Why did I ever choose to build with brick? What is wrong with me? What is... Oh, hey guys. Hey. How's it going? What's happening? How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful time, a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be. I'm all mixed up because we got people from all across the globe on this server. We got somewhere in the UK, Australia, we got West Coast US, East Coast US. We are all over the place. So for wherever you may be, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's take a quick look at this. We're going to peek at the outside of the building that I've done so far, which is just this wall. Just trying to fine tune some ideas. It's still not done. I'm really fighting myself right now. I'm fighting myself because I don't like these big flat walls. But then I gotta remind myself, this is supposed to be an industrial space, a warehouse. It's supposed to be utilitarian. I've already made it way prettier. It's almost starting to try to look like a new agey church, but that's whatever. I think it's great. I had to work quite hard on getting this warehouse glass look down because of the connected textures. I thought all of a sudden that one had too many, it was too wide. I was like, no! But, so you have the connected textures in here, so all the colors were running together. I had some really ugly streaky glass up there, so I had to go back through and change each pane to a different color, so it wasn't the same color as anyone around it. Oh, I also planted some sugarcane over there, just trying to get ready for some initial trading before we get the auto farm set up. I planted some wonderful trees because I needed some wood. Just ignore them. And then we had some redstone setups. This is what I had originally when I did the old zombie purification chamber that we had in a server that, we were just playing amongst our friends. And I will remind you real quick of what the project is. We have our four cell... Oh, close this so those guys don't get out. We got our 4-cell villager breeder here to overcome max entity cramming. And this thing works like gangbusters. All the babies that drop out of these little sides, boop, and they're going to hit a water stream. And they're all going to shoot up this shaft up here in the middle. To which point they're going to go out that way. That happened. They're going to shoot out that way. All the way over to about this area over here. And then they're going to start running down this way. All the way around this square. And back to the beginning, which I haven't decided. We'll contemplate on how many cells we have before we decide we're gonna do a ring on the middle or not. Maybe I'll just keep a cell here for we'll get a whole 25 villagers before max entity cramming starts killing them, and then you'll be able to come in. The other plankers will be able to come in, grab a villager, and take them to wherever they want if they so choose. But these contraptions that are up here is while the villager is scooting around, I will show you what happens rather than explain it to you. Rather than explain it, I'm trying to get through this pretty quick because in this episode I want to get as many of these pods built as I can, get the shoot going as far as I can. And I say as I can because when I show you what the materials are in the situation we have at this early stage in the server, I can only get so far. Just like this building, I can only get so far because... Look at this crap. Look at this. Clay. Almost 3,000 clay. Mined from the bottom of the river, mind you. You gotta search for it, you gotta find it, you gotta swim down, you gotta dig it up. I have used over 2,000 brick already in this build. Now, some of those bricks were taken back out, I'm sure, so we'll call it 2,000. And, yeah, I got... As you can see, this wall's got to go all the way around, and yeah, I'm just gonna show you this. Basically, the villagers will be moving down this path. All this will be blocked off on both sides. There'll be a water stream coming, and this block, when I built this prototype based on what I did before, this piston should be out one more block, and that block right there should be right there. Okay, so pretend it's there. I can't get into it. I hit this string, and this block comes up and blocks the water flow, okay? Boink, boink. This was the original design. To which point, the villager would hit this. Let's take this out so we can see. Hits that, falls down, because the water just got blocked off. Hits this string, closes that trapdoor, pulls that block back, bink, Come on. Doink. Then pushes that block out, which blocks off the redstone and stops that piston from extending. This was something that I created in creative mode a while back, trying to figure out how to sort our zombies out for purification. And this was a while back before observer blocks. So, now fun with observer blocks, I had a little proof of concept thing happening here. Bloop, bloop. This guy is looking at this string. He's just like, oh, string. What do we, is he move? Is anything? Oh, something happened. Let me shoot up. Shoot a little redstone out my butt. Boink, boink. All right. So I rebuilt that down lower so that I could see it without having the block jump up there the whole time. And again, I built that piston one block back too far. Shut it. I want to see you guys do better. Because it's so much lower, I just went ahead and put a lever in here instead of the tripwire hook. Yeah. And then I painstakingly, step by step, redesigned everything in that circuit into this circuit. And tell me that doesn't look sweet. Now ignore all the cobblestone, that was just a cheap block that I could use. But look at that. All out of a sudden, out of nowhere, my recording software has decided to start crashing on me. It's never happened before. It just crashed on me again. I did notice that the audio kept going and the video just seemed to have froze, so it has something to do with my my graphics card. So let me check the video real quick and then I'll finish showing you this. Well, now that I've checked that, we're gonna go ahead and record at night because it's night and we don't have one person sleeping on here, which is no big deal. But as you can see, we got our observer guy checking a string. Look at this. Boom. Closes the trap door. And I will show you what's happening here real quick, because I got so much work to do, and we're getting as far on this as we can in a reasonable amount of time. But we have an observer watching the string here. Again, villager coming down on a water chute. This observer is going to shoot some redstone. Okay. He's going to shoot some redstone into this cobblestone block here. It's going to extend that block out and extend this block out. So what's going to happen is you're going to go into here, can't go any further. As soon as you hit the string, bam, face right into that block. Water flow is blocked by this thing, all because it's going through there. And as soon as you leave that string, like that, it pulls them back. All right? Opens the water flow back up. Now what's important is when you hit this string, the slime block right there gets grabbed by this piston and it pulls that cobblestone out, so, or that block, whatever that block may be, and therefore it can no longer activate those two. So when somebody's standing here, the next villager hits that string, doesn't activate it. Meanwhile, at the same time, this redstone block is activating that trapdoor, keeping it open, and as soon as that pulls down with those slime blocks, the trapdoor closes. So you just sit right here. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Now I can show you real quick by breaking this string. Let me grab that string. See that block is still pulled down. Yes, we do get some ghost blocks. That is not two pieces of redstone right there. And now, the next guy, nothing happens. He just shoot right on through, hits the next cell, drops into his hole. Ha! I couldn't be happier. Let me tell you what. It took me a little while to figure that bad boy out to get it so compact as it is, and I'm sure a real pro could go even further with the compacting on that bad boy. But all of that is straight out of my noggin. Straight out of my noggin. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break these down, get rid of them, trash them, start taking a glass chute out and around, and I'm going to start building cells in here, see how close together we can get them, determine how far back I want them. I have been playing around a little bit with the floor. Man, between grabbing the clay, getting the quartz for these observer blocks, oh man, just getting the material. The main thing is the dye, because you need ink sacs for this, and most of the ink sacs I've been using are from the fishing farm, and I just don't have quite enough. I just started laying out a huge chunk of this dark gray, the regular gray concrete, and it seemed like a bit too much, so I wanted to break it up a little with the gray concrete powder, and I'm gonna keep messing around with that. But this trading area is gonna come in first, so let me get to it. I'll put the glass shoot in over to the first pod, and then I'll bring you guys back in. I went ahead and built. Don't don't take any of this to heart because it's all kind of ugly. I'm still trying to figure where everything's gonna be. But I've gone ahead and put the tube up across and built 2 of these little pod thingamajigs. And I'll show you we've got a little safe drop. Boom. Look at that, a little safe drop for them, a little light going on in there. And I want to go ahead and give a test run with you guys, see how she works out. I've got some issues up there. I don't think, I've got all these little blocks. Yeah, I haven't torn these down yet, but I've got blocks placed all over the place to see how far apart the spacing is going to be, and I don't think it's going to work. I think I'm going to have to move them further apart, because I have water issues up there. I can't, the way I have it set up, if you look at the solid andesite blocks, there's just nowhere I can put water to extend without it flowing back. But I could put a break, put a sign right where the trapdoor is, and extend the water across that way. But I would have to have ice under there, and I don't know where any ice is yet. And I think it's got to be packed ice because this is a desert. I'm not sure how that works, but it seems to me to be a problem. So I'll get my hands on some regular ice, since I don't think anybody has found packed ice yet, but I will find out from the other plankers. But let's go ahead and give it a test. I also have another issue over here. I'm going to have to set this up so when the babies come squirting out, they go straight into the middle, and that'll all be blocked off, because this is horrendous. And it's the only way I could get the water in here to flow up without anybody drowning. So let's go ahead and send up one of these villages as a test run. I might even do 2 since I have 2 chutes. See how that works out. Might as well maximize my damage here and put 2 of them up in this hole. Come on. Come on, boy. Get in there. See, I got problems over here. That can be fixed easily right there. You're gonna drown. You're an idiot. Boom. There you go. I'll fix all that once I figure out more about what's going on here and I get set up for the babies, but I don't want to set this place up until I'm ready to sort them out. Come on, we're gonna miss the show. Sheesh. Gonna make me miss the first one getting across. There he is. There goes the second one. There's the first one. He's about to hit my first trap. Oh, I think that trap door up there is shut. Yep, he's gonna pass the first one. That's my bad. That is definitely my bad. And, oh. Okay, flush him, no. Oh, I see what the problem is. Oops, hit my mouse. First off, I gotta fix this. Might be too late, did you hear that? Are we open right now? Yes, that's a problem. Now it should be closed when I come in here. Yes, okay. I fixed it. I was just trying to run around up there and I closed the trap door and I remembered seeing it and I was supposed to fix it before I started recording. But you see how that worked out. I know what the problem is. Oh, come on. Let's go up here. I'll hop up here and take a look. Nothing ever works right the first time. Okay. You're out. I found some, or I heard some zombies under there. You can see that the grass doesn't look quite right. That was all sand before. I was trying to find some zombies that I heard under there, but I stopped digging. Alright. That's never going to fix itself. Ever. Let's get my Silk Touch axe out. And we will do... Oh, that's a bad spot. That's where the block comes out. Let's do that. You're not going to back up, are you? Why would you? Right? Right, jerk face? What? See, the problem is, I know what the problem is. That block came out too fast. And he didn't have a chance to get all the way over here. Now, he should not be in that string. No. Look at this. There's a gap there. He shouldn't be touching the string. That's bullcrap. Once again, I see the problem is I put these so close together that in my design over there was originally a block here, but I wanted to pack the next one in so close that that block was activating that, so that wasn't... Whoops. that wasn't gonna work. But I think if I could put a repeater there and put a block back, so if I put a gap in here, it would fix two problems with two birds with one stone, so to speak. But see, if you look, the water right now stops, I think right here. Oh yeah, I already put a sign there trying to figure out the water. So if I put a sign, now see, I need... That might have been a problem too, why he didn't move far enough. Oh, shoot! I quit. I quit! Ah! Alright, I'm gonna do some fixing on this thing, see if I can't figure it. If that guy hadn't fallen down there, you'd be dead. I'm just telling you. Just want you to know. But it's proof that everything's working. Look at it. Look at it. Didn't activate. Shoot. Let's go ahead and push this guy down. Then I'll go ahead and see if I can't work out a fix for this. You're gonna have to move on. Okay, guys. I will be back with you. All right. Let's do round number 2. Oh, not this guy. That wasn't a setup joke. We're gonna go for a test subject over here. Come on. Come on. We gotta be quick about this. You guys don't listen. You, sir. Come on. Come on. Before the other guy gets down to business. Come on. You're such a pain in my butt. Villagers, working with villagers is always a ton of fun. Come on. Come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. I heard something, so he's probably already gone. Don't tell me it worked already. There he goes. Come on. Oh, I'm so nervous right now. And drop. Yes! Alright, there's going to be a couple of issues with this new design. I'm still having a major problem with the water. I think ice is going to be my only solution. Plus the solve I had is still probably going to block the water while he's in the water stream. Yep. And it should come right back. It should come right back. No. Come on. It shouldn't... Yep. I didn't think he was going to fight his way back the whole time. This guy worked perfectly, though. Oh, man. If I have to spread this out any further for the water sources, I'm just going to end up going back to the old design because that worked out really well. Come on, man. Just go. It picks up the string from too far away. Right now, he shouldn't be in the string. Oh, you're so frustrating. Let's go up there and take a look at it. Maybe I have to strategically place down some zombies. I want to make this design work because it's a lot of fun when it actually gets going. Come on. You. Why are you standing there? Move on. See, I could have put the water source further out, but then I had it set up where this was 2 blocks further over. And there's such a big gap between them that it didn't make any sense. And flush. And stop. See, why does he hover back and forth right there? Why doesn't he keep going? I don't understand that. Keep going, bro. He wants to go that way. He wants to go back from whence he came. Go this way. Come on, man. You can do it. It's gonna work this time, guys. I know it is. I don't know why the other villager didn't go up. Is he drowning? Yes, he's dying. Oh, man. This is a terrible, terrible day. And he didn't go far enough, fast enough. Go, 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 go. And down. He's down. He's down. Yes. And look at that water flow. And I didn't have to move anything. Look, I just brought him out by 1. In order to make sure this works, I gotta send the second guy through. I'm down to having to send this guy in. Yeah, this guy. This guy. Who's got 2 thumbs and wants to go for a ride? This guy. Come on. Come on. Oh. Pushy, 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 pushy. Nope, see. I gotta fix this. Gotta fix it. Run. Run, run. If this works, then I've got so much work cut out for me. Oh, I had extra observers up there, and I just moved that water source over like I saw, and everything should work okay. He should go straight past there. I'll show you what I did in a second. As soon as he gets past, come on. There should be no action on that first pod. No action. Second pod should do just like the first one. Come on, stop fighting it. There he goes, and he's in. Bingo! Haha, it's about time. When they fall in, now I added 2 more slime blocks that I don't have slimes for. Pull that piston out of the way, so now no other actions will take place. And you can sit here and trade with these guys. All we have to do is make sure they're safe, like I saw. And like I saw. Excuse me, sir. Can you back up? Excuse me. Oh, well, I don't really care about these 2 guys. But, I've got a ton of these to build, so let's see how far I can get before we call an episode. Holy mackerel, man, this is a lot of work. I'm tired. Let me go ahead. I got 1 left to do. I figured I would do it with you guys so you could see the process. We gotta hurry up because, as always, we are out of time. We are out of time. So, we put in a couple furnaces so that they won't stick to the slime blocks. We put a slime block in, drop down to a half-inch slabber, and then we need a redstone block there. This is what powers the trapdoor, piece of dust, and a repeater. So now the trapdoor is open, and it'll stay open until the string down there causes that piston to extend and drags that redstone block out of the circuit. Then we have an observer up here, which is the one that watches when the villager comes in. Stops the water, stops him from going further on. That observer hits that block, and I'll show you why in a minute. And then these observers watch that observer, and they activate this piston. And the reason that these slime blocks come over is it drags the piston out of the way so it can't extend that glass once the villager's down yonder. And then we put another piston here. Bam, so that activates this directly. Then the reason that there's 3 more observers up here, the reason I did it like that was delay. They actually take a little bit of time, which gives the villagers enough time to get to this hole, as we saw in the previous clip where the villagers actually went down to where they belong. And that's it. All we need to do is seal this up. We need to go... Whoop, nope. There. Hold on 1 second. Alright, so what I forgot was the signs, because our water comes out of here, so we don't want it flowing backwards into the previous water stream, which is going to be right. And that's what I was trying to avoid. And that's why I use glass, so that it doesn't kill any villagers. Bam! Now, we've got to put a string right here. Boom. That blocks the water flow out of there. Stops the villager from going any further until he falls in. And bam! Okay, now we just need to put the water in and we'll go for a ride. Boom. Now, once this string is back in place, boom. That is a complete system there, guys. I've actually got to go through and put the signs in and the water drops so that these guys don't take a lot of damage when they fall down. I don't think it would kill them, but it's not worth the risk. As you can see, they start there, they flow all the way around this system. Yeah, it's unnecessarily expensive, unnecessarily complicated, and 100% fun for me. That's what it's all about. And I've also come up with an idea of how I want to design the area so that it still looks like a warehouse on the inside. And being that, whoops, this is a villager situation, there could be a zombie problem, so I will end up putting something here so that if a zombie does end up in here, it can't get to the villagers, because that would be a problem. I think I might put in a couple of cobblestone walls and maybe some stone brick stairs, make it look nice. I'm not sure. But in between episodes, I'm going to try to fill in the brick in here. That way in the next episode, all we have to do is breed these bad boys up. I'm also in between episodes going to work on a dropper system that I'm planning on probably putting maybe right there, maybe in there, and on all 4 of these pods so I can inject food in automatically, and the baby collection system, because this isn't going to work. I'm probably going to have to move this village. Look at him shutting the door down there. Stupid. There he is. Anyway, we'll have to move this thing probably so it's not blocked by what's overhead. Might just turn it this way and line the glass up just outside of there to where it's going to have to be glass forever. So those are my projects in between episodes, because in the next episode, I want to fire this bad boy up. Load them up with some carrots and watch a whole bunch of villagers go round and round. See if she can get flushed. And then over here, all the way at this end, you'll see that this one cell has no redstone. That is the end collection system for anybody who overflows. It'll hold 25 in here, and eventually I'll make a pickup system right here, so anybody who might want some villagers can drag them out, especially when we're ready to do the Titan and other such activities. Oh, I'm just looking at the amount of work left to do. The floor, the baby collection, the walls on the inside, the walls on the outside. Oi. But look at the redstone. Oh yeah, I like it. Look at this. What a system. Hopefully it works. I have this strong feeling that... Okay, I thought that was wrong because there wasn't a... Jeez. I have this strong feeling that when next we meet our heroes, that this is going to turn into a big disaster. A whole bunch of babies are going to just go all the way around the system, end up in the end pod, and this isn't going to work at all. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, because you're not going to want to miss that. Oi. Whew, what a project. Remember to go check out the other guys' streams and or YouTube channels. Hit them up. And get into our community Discord. We've got people coming in like crazy, already signing up to it. We got lots of conversations going on. You don't want to miss out. I truly appreciate you guys coming and checking out this major project. Offer me any suggestions, any future projects, anything you'd like to see, and anything that would make this place look better. I've got some ideas in my head, some options that I want to do. And we will see you guys next time. Love you. Goodbye.